This house costs 850 million naira, and no, it's not in Ikoyi or Lekki. It doesn't have a rooftop pool or floating staircase. In this video, I'm going to give you a tour of this house and also show you why this might be a better investment than those luxury apartments in Ikoyi. Come in. At the first glance, it looks like an ordinary apartment, but what you are looking at is 10 units of one bedroom apartment, 15 units of studio apartment in Surulere, specifically designed for short-let use, making you over 160 million naira every year. Let me give you a tour of this one bedroom. So I'll show you what the one bedroom looks like and what the studio looks like, and I'll give you some analysis of the rental income. So this is one bedroom, fully furnished already. You have TV, the nice couch, and then kitchen. A lot of people complain that the space is not very big. Yes, I know, I'm aware, but here's the thing: this is an alternative to hotel, right, where you can enjoy comfort, still be able to cook, have a nice kitchen and hang out with your friends. So if you want to, not a party, if you have like 2-3 people you want to hang out with, this would really make sense. So you have the nice kitchen, and then that's your couch, then visitor's toilet with a really cozy bedroom. Let me take you to the bedroom so you see the bedroom. Now, for an apartment like this, we put it out for rent 70k a night, 75k a night. So 75k a night. Usually we get occupancy between like 20-25 days, maybe 18 on bad days. But this is what it looks like. Nice mirror, and this is the main toilet and bathroom, right? So the main toilet and bathroom, while they have visitors toilet and bathroom there. Now this kind of this apartment, when you own something like this in this building with 10 of it, you'll be making 7.5 million a year just on the one bedrooms. But I'm not even started calculating the studio. By the time you put the studio out, you'll be making around 6 million a month for the studio. So the 7.5 is a month. So 7.5 a month for one bedroom, and then 6 million for studio. This also has a very good balcony. The view, come and look at Surulere. So this is the view you get from the one bedroom apartment. Let me show you what the studio looks like. The studio apartment. This is also what people call room self-contained. If you've been to a hotel, just a room. And this way we charge 40k a night. Same calculation, you do 10 nights as your net income. So that'll be 400,000 per unit. And in this building we have 15 of this. So with 15 of this, you're going to be making 6 million every month. That's 72 million. Wow! Just on the studio. This is what makes this apartment really brilliant. And you might be thinking, if you have 800 million, you probably say, Bright, I cannot stay in this kind of place. Yes, you can't. You should not. I can't stay in this kind of place. But the important thing is people can, and those people are willing to pay, and your own is to get your income from it. I know people would like to talk online and say, hey, don't build what you cannot stay in. Bro, do you know what my house look like? If I build what I stay in, people will still complain and say, all the developers are doing luxury houses in Ikoyi and Lekki. That's where we all live. What do you expect? So somebody has to cater for young people that need houses like this. Look at this place. It's suited for a young guy, just need a place to stay. But we had very interesting cases where people book this for months. Like they stay this for, because most times we get people that come in and say, hey, I'm looking for a yearly rental, but I can't find. But in the meantime, let me stay here for now. And sometimes it's just people that they're coming from the airport, they just want to stay for a brief period, stay here so they can easily access the airport, or when they're coming back from the airport, they just stay for a while before they go back. And we get a lot of occupants, a lot of people, guys, because also, as this place looks, it's one of the finest buildings in the area. Finest exterior, finest interior, so it gives it an edge against other properties in the location. the big question we have to ask is, why Surulere? A lot of people have been sleeping on this location, and Surulere is so central. Very easy access to all the best places in Lagos. If you want to go to the airport, 20 minutes drive. VI Ikoyi, 15 minutes drive. If you're going to Yaba, Unilag, all those places, less than 15 minutes drive. If you're going to Ikeja, another 20 minutes drive. It is central to all the important places in Lagos, and this is why a lot of people love it, especially the middle class. It is a very good place where you have nice apartments, good location, and amazing amenities. We have malls, 2 stadiums. That thing I never got to, like, why do they have 2 stadiums? Most locations don't even have one. But I don't think any other place has a stadium other than Surulere, and then it has 2 right beside each other. It's very impressive. And we also have Lutz, very close to Surulere, which means one of the best hospitals we have in Lagos, if not Nigeria, is still Lutz. Because at the end of the day, when complication reach one side, they always refer you there. So because of all these things, Surulere is a hot zone, and it has a thriving nightlife, especially on the mainland. Whenever you want to eat on the mainland by 2 a.m., Surulere is the place to go. The clubs there are, oh my god. I didn't know this till one night when I drove by to meet somebody by like past 12. Don't ask me what I'm doing by past 12, but I shall to see somebody. And then I was like, wow, everyone was alive. Lights, people, clubs, party, the whole place was bubbling. And because of all these things, people want to live around Surulere. It used to be the old money in Nigeria. Most of all those Nollywood movies you see there, those houses that has duplex, and a student, a student is living in a duplex apartment. Those houses are usually in Surulere. Surulere was what was hot before, Lekki and the rest became hotter than Surulere. So Surulere is where, if you're young and you want a good place to stay that is central, it's a go-to place. And this is why rental properties are moving quick, because Nigeria is filled with young people. We are 200 million in population, and over 70% of that population is young. And guess what? Nobody is building for them. So the demand for young housing for young people, it is killing, because every developer is building 4-bedroom duplex, 3-bedroom duplex. Nobody wants to build a studio apartment or 1-bedroom. And guess what is going on? The demand for it keeps going up, which means the value of owning one is just astronomical. Now, who should buy this property? This property is best for people who are looking to create passive income. Someone like me, I'm very obsessed with passive income, because I'm looking at, if I get the right property that's paying me the right rent, at some point I will not have to work. One of my goals is to get to ₦1 billion a year in rent. I'm very close. This year I'm going to get up to 10% of that goal, and then keep building more. So it's very important. If you're looking for that, then apartment like this will get you faster to your goal than luxury houses, because it is a lot more stable than businesses. Like real estate is a lot more stable. So if the short-let business doesn't work anymore, there's still going to be something else you can do with your properties. And that will be generating income for you for every year, every month, every 2 years, but you'll be making money from it. And that's the kind of person that would really benefit a lot from a property like this. Now, if you also work within a group of people that want to buy a property, you're looking at putting funds together, this is a good deal, because that way you get it at a good price, and then you guys can now share the rental income based on the level of ownership you have on the property. Now, if you're thinking that, oh, I don't have 850 million to buy this, you can just buy a floor. Currently, a floor is selling for around 300 million. PS, this particular property is sold out, right? This is already sold out. There's nothing available here. So you can get a floor in a similar property like this, and you get for like 300, and you make it around 42 or 45 million every year, and you just keep getting that rental income. And over time, this rental income increases and gets bigger and bigger as time goes on. So not all properties are shiny and glamorous. Some properties just work, and this apartment for 850 million is one of them. Not designed to please your eyes and your aesthetics, it's designed to please your bank account and your pocket. So it makes you the most money, and you get good bulk and return for the money you are investing. One of the major struggles with running apartments like this, because you might be thinking, how do I run 25 units? It's not very easy, and this is why it's always best you get a management company. Most times when we build apartments like this, we help the client manage, so that way the returns we are saying and speaking, you are going to actually receive it. So these returns are not fake numbers cooked up in a book. I'm just saying numbers randomly. This is actually verifiable numbers. We've run this in more than 10 buildings we've built over the past couple of years, and we've consistently seen the return. This particular one is ready to start paying investors from like a month from now, and that's it. They will be getting that money from the management company that runs the entire place to ensure that your money is secured and you don't have to run up and down just because you are chasing tenants or trying to get ROI from a very good investment. If you like this property and you want to make an inquiry for it, you can book a consultation or call any of the numbers on your screen to get more information about it. And if you also have other real estate conversation you want to have, you want to get advice on what you're investing in, you can book a consultation right now to talk to an expert and see if maybe your investment idea is actually a bankable one, or you're just thinking of something that would probably not work.